What about his other argument, chipping off your super to pay for your first home? Is that a way to get into home ownership? It's a previous plan of yours?
Next to cost of living, home ownership is a serious issue, and all consideration should be on the table.
Go for it. Go for it, Keith.
Superannuation belongs to the people and it belongs to them. So if there's choice about where they put it and it helps young people get a home of their own, that's a very good idea. I certainly think that should be part of the mix.
Why not be open to that, Julian? I mean, people's super is, at the end of the day, their money. And if it helps them get a first home, why not use that?
Let's be clear. I mean, that policy, Super for Housing, would win a gold medal for policy stupidity. You don't make housing more affordable by making it more expensive, and that's exactly what this policy would do. That's why the previous Liberal government, term after term, when some idiot backbencher floated it, would say, no, it's a dumb idea. You may as well, for a young person turning up at an auction, you may as well just suck their retirement savings out and put it in the pocket of the guy selling the house. It would push up the cost of housing. I mean, it's a double whammy, isn't it? Making housing more expensive and advantaging the people who already own property and trashing the retirement savings of low and middle income earners. I mean, you can't be clearer. But look...
Yep. 10 seconds. Wrap it up, Julian.
I mean, if Luke Howarth is the answer, God help them, what's the question? I mean, they pre-selected another bald bloke in a blue suit in Cook, and, I think Keith said the right thing on that. Why can't you pre-select women? But, I mean, really, Peter Dutton's obviously desperate. He's promoted a whole bunch of people. He said it yesterday, actually. He's promoted a whole bunch of people into assistant minister jobs that don't even exist. Keith, he's got far more than you can ever have in government.
Why didn't you get a Guernsey, Keith?
Julian started off quite polite and considered, and he's really gone into crazy town himself this morning. I think we've pre-selected an amazing candidate in Simon Kennedy in Cook. He will have an enormous contribution to make in the parliament.
Why can't you pre-select a woman, ever?
We are pre-selecting women in the party, and we certainly have here in Victoria. We have in Higgins, we have in Monash, we have women leading in Kooyong. We're certainly pulling our weight here, and we're doing it in a democratic way.
You went backwards at the last election.
We're doing that work, Julian.
Hey, Keith, why didn't you get a Guernsey yesterday with the promotion?
I am in a very marginal seat, and I take being the representative for Menzies very seriously.
Sending a message to the boss here. You're going to put your hand up for the next one.
No, my job is to represent the people of Menzies in the parliament, and you cannot take that for granted, and I don't take them for granted.
Okay, fair enough. Julian
He's
Keith.
Smarter and a lot less weird than most of them, I'll give him that.
We got to go. Julian Keith, talk to you next week.